ka ne ho na enipa bi a ene wonanya tumi na womudi Dr. Bawumia chi na womu kire wiase nyina se yanya yaka wiase nyina se be yagimi fo wono nko ani nyansani owo wiase anyankopon ebo no enipa na womudi na chi ne kura no so mo le popular chan Dr. Bawumia nankasa na menya sure se sankofu wona hu we eye nkomo a ye ba bedi na fe ya to aso akwanim enti fodro e de embeko various constituencies no womo numbers a womo won ya compared to ono Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia numbers na fe ya hese eye womo a womo di na chi no ene se so womo di Dr. Bawumia nim ana se esese ono Dr. Bawumia no koso di animu womo so koso di na chi we ni nkomo a ye ba bedi na area meka ese wodi wani chemu asante mantemu a enkomofofo asan akoso engineer kwabna J Japan wono nso contest na papa yi se woni ye friend sen policy ba kokora fi so maintain so kan bi oba bia en wonam na yewura kan no hina Japan en wodi nanim esese wodi na esese chese eniama wo ye na asante mantem no ohope from one station to another ate say nkoma wo die nyina na ye waken ena nkofo ka se abone pa na san komo no Ernest Kofi Osu ben partner se ye de anu betum ne ade bi ama bibia aye kama we ene nkomo foforo ene ye ba bedi e wo sinipa adwumadie so ye fa me Mr. Inkum Ernest Osu ben pa atna se aboa apapon me ame wofa nanso hu me ache bruta watna se e wa ha opani akwaba me yuzo muruminia bibi aboko de safa bum ene won kwa open sen open mi enu ye ni abu bibi akoyi nyame adawo mai wo shefufu se di anache se bibi aye kunimbi na sha se ba kunimbi se free last week na mi shefufu sa ene ye ni abre so ya shewo Wellington boot ye ni ayifu no na di kosi ani uko kan the book of Proverbs osimu hwemu yi ofarasifo ne sadukifo morekan aka za quotation ni nyamen kan ye mu hwemu yi ofarasifo ene sadukifo morekan nti ene ye baya ye de yensem finally akoso ewo campaign so far honorable Kennedy akompo ko Japan the message any nyoma ye feel say delegates no eso muhu any propaganda or pushing no agenda just to dissuade the minds of any intelligent reporter yanyanyina ye de bebre betu dwane ewa all right na said ameka no Kofi ba no no nko a Shadrack Forjo enso so eka ne ho na Shadrack Forjo ewo studio B ya chese woni ebeto kese wa ha enne opani boko de bisa nkum nyame ade boko efie ti sei efie boko na ade na ase aswa ye basabi na pasem na to so ana oh se bio MPP ne ewo mu no nema bi wo ha e koso a sometimes you just need to wait for the right opportunity okay na ponsensem ya wo kan ya okay prior to 2024 elections abede na Bawumia share campaigners and I was it Napo kana not more why because we so be na no a ensema afiri no mu ba no enye ensema ehye nkran ho ensema etiti party me de ma party no kra batan eno mo se chale e ba bi tina na sabi wu na podium abonten ka se on cabinet nipa no we nyansafo e cabinet e Bawumia na free mo pare chief of staff to subi president to subi sabi wo Bawumia we nyansafo no antimi ankire wo kasa se wo gina nipom na wo kasa ma kasa honte wantimi ankire wo sade that should even tell you the sort of person or refers we nyansafo no sabi no ntimi mo ne chem so it is easy to send his appellations enti na process ma wode atudwa de sabi o we were pa ye nana Akuffo Addo ne from more parenting penifo na wo cabinet omumum ne sumo mo because you can't have 19 people sitting on cabinet now one can say Dr. Bawumia nko na sabi we nyansafo to so na sabi oni nyansa na wode to so as a head of economic management team no dia ben odi ye isusan so papa ben de ba amamu mu enti ni sense ne de Mr. Nkum I think say delegate will decide as an assembly you can't kire Ghana for enti ni ameye ne se obetwen me na ya sha ase wa ameba ho na o data na wo no waboa yen am ye de nkomo e wa ha why enti fojo e na wote ne nka no dedi kan wo video a ye boy e wa ha se Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe unua prekope e wa Asante Mantemu na se mo kan yi wodi fo ana eno ano
dedi kan nkum ubabua me na machia metiefo me fun ba ko na mza akoto ho no
focus the beba
na machia wetiefo nyina mza me ba ha che na makase ubo adwuma nyame onhirawo na de wuye bia no enkuyi na nkunidie no ba sebio wonso so ubenya wo chefa ewo mbi se de tie na minia enra the message, you know. I thought say it was a normal flimsy. Yedi kama me chia tiefu nyina delegates a mo hwe yen obia si ahene ne atu ahene fo MPP amanyoku damase. Ni nim say nyame ye adomo a Saturday you take a decision a one of the historical moments in the history of the MPP. Intiano de hono de ye de beja ho ne be wi ani akana eya na Napo asem ya na mempese beka bi na eneno me asem me send video no come if you want to the more yeah me said that's why I was looking for my phone na me pese ka ohwe message a me de man no nanka wa judge for yourself say a futu a me de tu no before elections o ma me koye bonsam adwuma bi okoka ze Bawumia ni wan ni nsem hunan ya be difficult deputy director of communication for the party. You have to defend it. The very moment you know you didn't call Pempa Assembly Hall. Obia me ya dancing ya me ne producer director of protocol busa Lord Kominum busa omo around the Akuffo Addo at that time. I was on stage as a communication strategist and as a political analyst. I'm speaking not just because me kasa extempo. I'm speaking as an expert. Obi na no kasa wie ya oka mokwa men kromano a o hyase bi epushi kwa na me ka kire director of protocol Adon. You see, we have a big job on Monday. One chest and I'm saying we have a big problem on Monday. Asema papaya kenu. It will take Alistair Campbell to turn this one. Who is Alistair Campbell? One of the big political strategists for Tony Blair at that time of the Labour Party, the New Labour. He was the spin doctor. He is like George Orwell's Animal Farm. Near I preko kitu near friend Squilla. Squilla crack cannot turn Napo speeches into Nasembi or Bekabi, and I'm just giving you an expression. Me have read why they have no more episode. Nobody can polish Napo speech. Even Alistair Campbell cannot do it. Everybody should go and read about Alistair Campbell, the spin doctor. Everybody knows him. Go and read about him. Nobody can turn Napo speeches to right. Not even Squilla. In George Orwell's Animal Farm. Udim Squilla. And I'm one of the animals. A brave Farmer Jones, Omukeke Farmer Jones from the Animal Farm. No? He was the one who would say 4 legs good, 2 legs, but some animals are more equal than others. He was the one who was saying that. And then he was able to convince some of the animals that somebody. Now, the American, you know, say, my ferry man, President Akuffo Addo.
How?
Oh, my ferry man. A people born as well, they should catch you. Yeah, the way I said tennis ball. Na do don't go Akuffo Addo. So, say no, Utia, what I see Uzbempa, me, I was one of the youngest people I know me down. You see, and they is wrong. What cheat, said you were cheers because of political allegiance. Nanka, assembly I called Julius Caesar. Ebra conspirators no ko attack Julius Caesar na we de sekan wo na we de awo no na we de awo no odani nani ohwe o si etu brute okay etu brute you two brutus na go bia be kasa sebi cabinet wo no nyansani a na dwini mu do na listen to your language. And then today I was discussing with you didn't get it. Say asema wo kano you were right. But nyanse se me no to na me ka so I am Napo me no na te dem ana Kennedy Japan na me na wo na bia o say ya bitu na so wa nyina nyanse ni anadwin mu boy ya me ozu be pa. Napo, how would you take it? How would you take it? Nyanse ni anadwin mu do anti-famous utia, you were part of the cabinet, chief of staff. Napo see, muko cabinet meeting na. Nyanseni anadwini mu do. Let's forget about say kwasi afo ne one. Let's situate his language. Nyanseni anadwini mu do. Pa wo cabinet meeting. Anadwini mu do. Delegates mu tie ni yo. No bia enter se sabesi pani kodi na aban. Sebi Napo utitwi a mititwi ye nyina santini wo yade hia me yade hie ye nyina etra himfie odi azo ko proper college me ko proper college me kura de nyame adu me ko communications you could have masters in communications. I've done speech and understand language and I know the meaning of language. So be kasa no baby okokoduru ni ntworo no ni ntwiaso enyina minim enti asema wo kan ye no sebio uko jina peni anim tina sebi ahemfie na po nyini wo tra ahemfie de ntini e ma ochiame echeche uko ahemfie a woni ochiame kantan kreche na me bodi ana ma bam muso utumfo ochiame na kasa okasa ni ton no lo no utumfo ochiame atete bia na asem bi okaye no na amfa yie no waten no so ati ase ni ntina mpanifo nyansem mo nya achiame sebi be ya ubetima chichinsem ti asemi wo to ho a odi ase eso champion ene so ahyenkwa no odi ase enti asem to ho na language a wo kan so one measured and every communication person here you must understand the psyche of the people that you are speaking to. You need to understand so asem efi mano ba ne to ho a sign obi be fa no ana language you know as a language I mean oti na makase ebia minya eyi bi edi ayeme madie bi and now can language in the world is a canon the interpretation will come out and today he himself didn't understand say asem o kan aye no odimi so wadi atem wadi mpanimfu atem ama asem no baby adu no was say Dr. Bawumia campaign which is I'm very happy
all kan okura fa nipa no mo
was say enyansafo a o madwini mu do tio sebio osaya duchu obi education aji a wotimi bua ma education baby oduru ye no sebi na dwemu no okwahwea sebi previous sebi okwahwea ana se sebi na do ganko Akuffo Addo on a chair cabinet no amowa kasa ono na ye the president of the Republic of Ghana sebi ono dey taking all the bold initiative our point to Napo our pointing match Dr. Bawumia no mu nyina so medi na chi no sebi Akuffo Addo na dwemu no. That is the literal meaning. Akuffo Addo adwemu no. Enti sabi me person dey use words bi. Enti no so omo kotna cabinet a ensem omo kan nyina Dr. Bawumia dey na nyansa wo. That's what Napo is trying to say. That is exactly what he's trying to say. And it will take, I mean, he cannot explain it. And then we will have a question. So why is it that anytime you make a statement that becomes controversial? It means that certain language will be barbontino. And now also really. If I were him and I was going to make that statement, I would look at the even why am I kasa Ghana for saying no mususu Kwame Nkrumah
even the outside
saying na mehuno and now saying na Kwame Nkrumah what tie wo Ghana even outside the corridors of the country. They say the vice president Eddie na me bie ma no na me okay me fribuzi adam ko buzi stock okay we disagree with the policies of Kwame Nkrumah. Does it mean that if I make a statement that my statement now may come they can say the Kwame Nkrumah doesn't belong mo Kwame Nkrumah mo Kwame Nkrumah
e so no de onka ho
mo Kwame Nkrumah tienyo na tie language we cabinet wona e kotena ye no se uhwe Dr. Bawumia ne nsem o kan ne nyoma wo ya ye na dwene mu do ama ye nyansafo a omo wa na dwene mu do pa Dr. Bawumia eche obia. What are you trying to say, Napo? Are you trying to convince everybody say Dr. Bawumia will be pleased so that he will accept you as a running mate? Or I don't get it. I don't get it. Meaning, once I catch you, Napo but he needs as in a kind one of the top speech writers or a political philosopher. Or say better if you don't you know how to you don't know how to speak. What I said, it's better not to speak at all. Better not to speak at all. Because silence can also be pregnant with information. So it is very important, said Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. Say, you know, what science can the wounds of our voters out there, and the delegates are going to look at this. I make sure the political implications. I've shown you the communication aspect. You can make much reaching, but because time, you know, political implications is that somebody made a makase me who underestimate you, Adwenpa. You underestimate me at your own peril. I've been able to work around a president who has ruled this country for 19 years. Don't joke with me. Now, what we are thinking now is that the same mistake I did musu this election. Ghana for be free, ma delegates be free, ma ye true about the same mistakes is what they are repeating. Nothing has changed. The people who were around him, the language that Napo was using, left, right, center. Now the young Ghana for he kabufu some Ghana from Persia Betiam. They are repeating the same thing. Opa, go and check. I was part of the campaign team. Arrogance. Sheer arrogance, sheer shenanigans. And that's what is happening. That's what is happening here. Oh, near the Numa Shem Sisifiani. Yeah, and then what has changed? Mokwame Nkrumah. Mokwame Nkrumah. Onyanko Ponkra Wada. Onyanko Ponkra Wada. And you're like, what is this man talking about? Onyanko Ponkra Wada. Onyanko Ponkra. Or that, you know, God Almighty, looking at the voter population in the country, almost about 85% or 60% of the population in the country are all Christians. Then you call the bluff of God. I've always told him, Mister, you have to hire experts to coach you on what to say and what not to say. I'm sorry, President Rollins is going to be council to me with me who's been Papa Champagne am TZ as more kind of as I'm saying, Mr. President, what boo? I'm sorry. You need an expert to coach you because you are not doing yourself any good. They say Bawumia no now buy into the political realm. Let me tell you one thing. Napo has even opened the Pandora box for Ashanti people to start thinking, hey, maybe you could not Kasano. Yeah, if you have to come as you, you can be a cause of Kumasi. Cabinet now got now one in Yansafo. Obey energy minister, Mikaise President Akuffo Addo catch me say, Mr. President, me na make can, yes, me can wa. Mr. President, I'm not for Kasi Kumasi development, I'm not for complaining. What I say? See, Asante, my mamu, my mamu ministers, my mamu, all parastatal institutions in Asante Fofa, Intino, or Passante Wasem, our Pese Asante Mai, and Munyam Chomuchano. One of the key cabinet positions I admire. Why na Banya Akuffo Addo buy? What do you want to do? Party Matthew Poku Pepe. Why? We the cancer the system so. Say we are cancer mama be can Dr. Bawumia. So we are education minister. adododo de ben pan wo eyimu ase o person di development o ko tra cabinet na wo kasa nobody can take you for a ride MP for Menchia you became an energy minister at that time too mebwa na so an interchange ye kwa ko kate so do na Napo di bi so an interchange ye ko tra cabinet ye ko share Asante for mo say so an interchange ye be ya mo come from Jom me Napo ye ne net account come from Jom account bi and am for di atentwa ya da pass o mo koto aba come from Jom ye ntimi antra cabinet nyansa fo na nyansa ntimi anka say come from Jom Swami interchange Asante for to Obama MPP the whole Ghana ope bebia Asante for di gasi ye be to Obama MPP no political party can change MPP. We can be in power for so many years. It is a control cabinet. Now, everybody say the president also not been no, and according to Napo, president not been no. It in who are more madrimu don. What me and Transia who say cabinet on. There must be a decision. As that decision should inure to the benefit of Asante people. So bet me ama Swami interchange go. Wa e won no say chairman sa bonsuko eni to mo person no kra de mekanasem ono de me person mekanasem oti ase eti sa nyoma wey e na ko open the Pandora box e ko for processing na ko for problem kasi abre Swami phone to abama because so say chairman so bonsu say na no me be ka kire o me ko me ka kire say mo pa mo fa me ozu be pa mtie mo ma me ne o say chairman sa bonsu ensi Swami na me ne no nantenko macro junction nyehwe de bebo agene so the most unpopular MP in the history Bawumia is good for us. They should keep on talking. They should keep on talking. But me am opogu pempe de mesem na no asem enkoyi etwebeya it shouldn't talk at all.
All right, now when him say Kwabena J Japan engineer enso so e wo hobi na enano peace pact ya wo mokosa no I say eniema bi akoso anokro ni se nani ane ho nti papa na kasa bruta na ma etie ne nkomo na afei yento aso emfamfria
Actually, I think we have to call the bluff of Kennedy Japan. We studio I mean no can be that.
Yeah.
Na me ya na me pese to say ya hwem. Ya hwem ni assign e ko IMF be ko kutwetwe ti ni assign our debt ra. Sa kasa na emfata na onyai. E ade a waya na obi en kan hwe nti. Da bia na okoso ye. Mesu de tembia no can be na nya. I try to correct him because I'm a custodian of the history of our party.
Yeah.
Men trauma be me good party ntia. Asema o kan num say nya no kre. Enso wo ka. Ade a no complain about. Clause na say ye to abana eso accept it. Is there? O ka say na say on person o sign because e bia na esisiu. Ena chairman no ka say enti na ye nsise during the presidential process. One, say ka say me agent will be a print ballot.
Yeah.
Enti wo agent eso we also appointed 2 agents for every polling station. Omo enti na saying be asem obati say o say onya 114 or 104 and 114. None the agent or whatever. Where is the document to prove what he said? Where is the document to prove what he said? Enti oyobia ope explosive talk no be en kanhwe. Sa na obegina television so. Twa tro to me Kwabena Japan so say me makukum Adams or Tamale and I'm refi.
Yeah.
Engineer Kwabena J Japan. And
I'm somebody that I'm close with. And sometimes I don't want to say something about. But the idea can who hear me one is say yeah pe leader ewo enwamo ye pe leader or ye streeter. You plead or you sweet and go fashion towel.
Say Sanity and came for
Are you sure he said that?
He said it. He said it. The video is there,
but engineer, well, I thought say maybe you also are a politics or a very but you obey your politics I won't tear for no. Now you're a politician, Papa. They see me kwa Ashanti region. Say if I'm not lying, every radio station that I come out, it's like a warning. And I will give you to ye be Canada Japan. Say Maza, Mungo Canadian, I'm for no man for now, ma. Juma di Bedimu. This is the first interview I'm granting last year, February. Yes, I'm catch you. Also, the baby, I'm a month for Canada. And nay, I'm a for Musa, some American. We can't. It's we a politician. I won't hear from in any case. As I'm going to say a street boy. A young over Shatawale, who crowd in second day Japan, the master. Shatawale, Groma, Opa, Munko Fresh, Shatawale, no one metna. No one can't be found on the street, you know. Who do they look up to? You can streeter, you work a Japan. Me are no far. As well, Kai. Shatawale saw Kennedy Japan, he knelt down on the floor.
Yeah.
What are they supposed to tell you?
I remember I said one of
it was street, you know, street boys. We understand the language. Do you know the language? So they will be our book today. Now we bow before the person. It is Shatawale when he said the master de Kennedy Japan. So what I say, and they are the street boys. They understand the language of Kennedy. What I say, Dr. Bawumia know the language in the day. Ah, you street boy, I am for business as usual. Bourgeois. Now say it take one YouTuber in America to come and change the paradigm shift in the world. Politics na etie na other than that igu we dey tears your kwa Japan dey dey year fi okra and dey I because no nim say asemo kan ye no it doesn't work like that. Street people know say Kennedy Japan is their man. Go to the market woman, go to the taxi driver, go to the ordinary people, they are saying say Kennedy Japan ya fana ma ye ntwaba. And I said this now ni ma dey ene inkum ene e ba be ye wo adwuma me dey me ni me nua keto e ba ye say and you perceive Dr. Bawumia. Etiasiese. The popularity in conform with the chair dede. Yenya Gideon Boako. Yenya Asenso Boache. Yenya Samuel Awuku. Yenya Dr. Yu Afriye. Yomo Mudi Dr. Bawumia Chomuya MPC na. Omo popular chair Dr. Bawumia.
ah Samum.
The data Dr. Bawumia data no. Ono no believe in bibia ye data na be ma no eti na you know be say Ghana fo nyina ati ase say delegates mo pe candidate bi amana di ani mu ama akoji tumi ama MPP a enye Dr. Bawumia because the lieutenants omo ya MP sa omo ya nyina they are all popular than Dr. Bawumia and we are going to show this on the board aminia eyiwa Obeshase take it from there and show. Turn on off.
Mr. Ikum.
Yes.
I would say, but me uncle for see a ton, but me a ton. But yeah, can say it's a laptop in this when what one says you will be. There's a difference between the old body ruga near Tadie. See a top me and new position. So these are the data HSSW. Marketing and marketing crown. Or need the favorite even with
Bawumia is the most marketed presidential candidate in the history of Ghana. Politics, so the most marketed. When the opportunity to be a running mate for how many years?
8 years.
8 years. Vice president for another 8 years. 16 years. Not even Kwame Nkrumah. Now, if you check the analysis,
I have a Canon note. Gideon Boako constituency.
Canon note. You repeat it. Gideon Boako.
The constituency.
Yeah, the spokesperson
of Dr. Bawumia.
Of Dr. Bawumia. The constituency. Canon of
a difference of 2,000 votes. And a Gideon Boako.
DBT Dr. Bawumia. Canon Tionya say
19,000. That's against 21,000. Dr. Bawumia 19,000. Gideon Boako 21,000. Yeba bantma asenso boache enra or bantma say a piece in mum and a presidential candidate a marketing constituency. It is not the truth. Yeah, the figures a bit distributed are Oko Bantama constituency as a watch 47,000, but me 44,000, 3,000 votes difference. Ultra for as if for constituency so as if for 34,000, Dr. Bawumia 33,000. If you just say Doctor, you are free in your 23,000, Dr. Bawumia 20,000.
One of his lieutenant away today
the bad man.
Yes.
Who is training the bad boys for Dr. Bawumia?
Yes. It is if the judges say a delegate or they know say Bawumia as a presidential candidate will never win an election.
Yes.
It's the Obia will never contest Bawumia even at that constituency, no. Omo Phyllis any passes omo Philip Bawumia and some of the another prayer Okochesi Nato she on constituency, no. Another prayer etching Bawumia by 6,000 votes on some of the Jiri. Nipa on some of the Jiri, Nipa 6,000 control Bawumia another prayer and on far line who Ekofi did no go to Bawumia. New job in South, Michael Chibre in the constituency, no. 32,000 as against Bawumia 29,000, 3,000 votes. Of course, you be a quadro upon chroma 18,000 as against 15,000. And decide upon when you know Dr. Bawumia. If any of them comes to you to tell you, say, Bawumia prefer candidate for no this I will say, how have they marketed Bawumia even in their own constituency?
Even to upon chroma in of Fasa, you crown, say, so on your popras and Kofwe. Yes, and no crowd
by 3,000 votes. What you say? Oba Akuffo Addo constituency. Obiti Dr. Bawumia 3,000 votes. Ewo Akuffo.
It is
3,000. Yes. It is delegate amu Akuffo. Munya man say, "Mo ko trouble Bawumia." The kwa battle say ko yi president. Ni pay trouble Akuffo no, they will not vote for Bawumia. That's what he's showing. Oko
Techiman South.
Martina James across and the constituencies, you know. The votes, you know, almost 10,000 votes to Bawumia. Ewo a James across and the constituency difference no. Abetifi Dr. Brian Amwati Brian Champon. The constituency will be Dr. about 2,000 votes. Achimoda, we are seeing a difference of 2,000 votes over Achimoda.
Kwesiakwa is not even so. The Dr. Bawumia Eko.
The constituency 2,000 difference. Oko Takrade votes difference or Takrade 1,000 between the MP in Takrade and Bawumia.
Now, but the Bakwa as all tears here had to say. The entire by Champonia Kukudu over contesting who vote against Dr. Bawumia. Even your constituency, even was sorry, we are to Bosomche, I need to say Bawumia 700 and something votes. It was say Obama contesting. It is a Casal, Manchini in our sorry over contesting Dr. Bawumia. Okay, go looking at the vote before glorious. Yes, so glorious trouble. 42,000 as against 2,000. That is whopping. That was trouble. And then we also camera see to see on top of my Dr. Bawumia. Knowing very well how the Dr. Bawumia trouble, they won't vote for him.
Onimia Oka.
Supreme constituency.
Oforikum, Manchia South, Ahafo North, Odotobri, Manson Kwanta, Ahafo Southwest. And when members of parliament who vote just in Dr. Bawumia.
Akuffo Addo
Oko Akimam Afija Kwabri East, Abrim, Abuakwa South, Fantiakwa South, Ayesuano, and prior so OPK constituency. Some members of parliament when you vote, head of the Dr. Bawumia. Ni ababo sume from e wana
just say omo popular
one say you 87 seats of parliament. E move 57 e vote to Dr. Bawumia. That's what it means. But sume from one chairman want to me constituency no
there be no ye but me frɛ ho ye ayi abrantie ya no
anya abrantie ya ode white abon nsa ye dede no church board so teacher ni
ono anga za kwa no nimze oni yi
jobi ni anya so tum ono abotobi obi ti Dr. Bawumia 2,000 so constituency e ho na
abrantie oba ye onche da nyi
ose chairman sabo
John Dako for the oba ye ose chairman John Dako anya popular
John Dako amen kaya
John Dako
popular chairman Dr.
Bawumia constituency amanso bibia obi ti Dr. Bawumia okọ kumawu a PC won bi ti Dr. Bawumia so wo sa constituency no afi yemfa na se omo ma we ninu mum krampo no e na bi ti Dr. Bawumia yemhwe constituency na MPP wo seat elusu ye yemhwe mo performance so bi kwa benya from 2020 na abransofo na wo ho na ye MPP seat na makoko junior beje ye Makokwe Junior elusu seat no onya 50,000 votes. Ono no elusu seat ni the vote doesn't the 48,000. Both elusu yo. Ablekumanov, I think so why Osla na Ablekumanov. Osla BT Dr. Bawumia wo ho. Ablekuma West, peace no ho BT Dr. Bawumia. Aya waso West Wagon, Lydia Lassa, obiti olusu seat no. Olu BT Dr. Bawumia 3,000 votes. Yakwa Amasamaya MPP peace ni lucy vote. Obiti Dr. Bawumia by 2,000 votes. But here no English among from Slatete, obiti Dr. Bawumia 3,000 votes. Tama West olusu peace seat no olusu seat no. Obiti Dr. Bawumia by 500 votes. E was our constituency wo. Aha na elusi here. Aya waso central. E ho a Muslim community. Obi peace no elusu seat no. Obiti Dr. Bawumia. Okan Chris South. Ye elusu seat no all right. But nipo elusu seat in vote stand also sin Dr. Bawumia. Tema West. Ye elusu seat no. The vote does sin Dr. Bawumia. Abura Asembu kwa makese. Ye elusu peace seat no ho no. But nipo ho vote does sin Dr. Bawumia. The elusu seat no. I would say na East. Kaswa. How Akumsi. One Dr. Bawumia vote different. 7,000. How Akumsi seat no. How Peter Mewu constituency. Onya 4,000. Or Dr. Bawumia 14,000. Dr. Bawumia 6,000. Asen Central. Na your honorable Ken seat. And or the man another MP candidate. You lose seat no. The man no lose seat. You guys say Dr. Bawumia.
Dr. Bawumia.
Can you imagine? It's almost as honorable Ken. And I'm here losing that. Dr. Bawumia influence and me lose to central seat no. Because many people perceive about my peace in Pama. Wako pay Dr.
Bawumia no honorable Ken and ewo.
Bisabio.
Bami kwa benya.
Bisambio. Ahaye.
Seriously.
Ahaye Binduri. Nandom. Sisala East Lambusie Shama Mpoho. Bebieni Anyaso. Eho nyina na ya MPP seat lose seat nya. Omo lose seat ni na vote stand up to say Dr. Bawumia ho.
To was na ewia e besan back ni akochira die bi.
Yeah, Kintampo South, Tatale, Mion, Junio, Daboya, Chirepone, na ye MPP seat abra ye 2024 elections. Omo nyina lusu seat no. Omo lusu seat na constituencies for some problem no. Electric ni some problem no. Omo nyina vote stand up to say Dr. Bawumia e wo those constituencies no. Afei ye be ye some analysis bi. The no asema asenso bo acheto ka say presidential candidate member of parliament emom na say or advertise presidential candidate it is never true. Between the MPP and the NDC there is not a single time of these two political party any presidential candidate so about winning election every time we vote to those the same members of parliament. You call 1996 President Akuffo eba MPP lead MPP na you call about to no President Akuffo vote 2.8 million. Members of parliament 69 now at that time no vote 2.3 million. President Akuffo 462,000. Oh 1996. The year 2000 President Akuffo sign call OBT members of parliament 100 by 139,000 votes. You got 2004 President Akuffo sign call
we are not MPs number of MPs now they are coming
96
increase as you go along.
96 you have 60 members of parliament. Akuffo BT 462,000. 2000 you have 100 members of parliament. President Akuffo BT by 139,000 votes. 2004 you have 128 members of parliament. Akuffo BT by 480,000 votes. Nanado by 2008 first round election Nanado na winning side elections no. You have 107 members of parliament. OBT by 189,000 votes. On Lusu elections no. Ni about 2012 Nanado ebe winning elections no. But Nanado yes Olusu elections no. Olusu election na NDC for Gadam Libyan. OBT members of parliament 123 of them no OBT by 14,000 votes. You about 2016 Nanado winning here. You have 169 members of parliament. Nanado vote do to see by 109,000 votes. You about 2020 Nanado winning here. OBT members of parliament 167. OBT 61,000. You about 2024 Dr. Bawumia lose elections no. You have only 88 members of parliament. That time not not Ablekuma not yet encounter. 87 or hano. Sa 87 members of parliament then no. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 449,000 votes.
which is
ABC da.
ABC da.
This is a super article band to my catch them say and maybe I say peace and no cry. This is the data. And no cry baby. Afei yaba say about when you go to nyina. See if I said Dr. Bawumia parliamentary candidate and they didn't my MPP say MPP in fact Dr. Bawumia enko every constituency contest election based on the performance on every constituency no. Yan we say ko betima a member of parliament those constituencies na. Accra we need 5 seats to have trouble and also to Tema Central Bawumia and Okanko Central and 5 seats no. All the 5 seats are winning Accra members of parliament now vote to doesn't Dr. Bawumia. What it mean and NDC form winning vote or Greater Accra region now vote and doesn't Dr. Bawumia. And out of the 34 seats of Accra, Greater Accra, 34 seats now wahano. But
poor performance.
So the Dr. Bawumia was as a member.
That's why we want to analyze this for everybody.
So the Dr. Bawumia was uncle member of parliament. Oh, Greater Accra and want to mean we need seat Emma MPP. That is what it shows.
Konya bako.
Voter region you need seat or 18 seats and a voter region. Bawumia vote against all the 18 members of parliament on winning seat. We need vote to Dr. Bawumia. Meaning say Dr. Bawumia call as a PC. Voter for MPP and go winning seat. Oti you 9. On to me winning seat based on the performance. Western North MPP only 1 seat or Western North as we speak. Only 1 seat or Western North. There were 9 parliamentary seats in Western North. Dr. Bawumia call as PC and go to me winning seat or Western North based on every constituency numbers we have. Oko ahafo ayo 1 seat e wa ahafo se ho na tano not won Gideon Boako ho no Gideon Boako vote e don sin Dr. Bawumia and na NDC for 5 million also vote don sin Dr. Bawumia e tano not ahafo onye seat ho ya Dr. Bawumia ko Bono regional out of 12 seats in Bono regional Dr. Bawumia ntimi wini ba kumpo e ho ya 1 seat ho Bono East Techima South and MPP seat ya 11 seat ho Ajemi Sakwasa vote don sin Dr. Bawumia 10 NDC MPs no must vote to Dr. Bawumia. Into Bono East, Dr. Bawumia into mini election or that is what it shows. Yaba Ashanti regional out of 39 seat MPP one, Dr. Bawumia vote to Dr. only 17 members of parliament. What you say? Yaba Central regional, there were 23 seats our Central region. There were 23 seats our Central region. 23 seats in our Central region. Dr. Bawumia betuma winning only 1 seat. Eastern region, you are 33 seats in all. Dr. Bawumia betuma winning 8 seats based on the numbers we have in each constituency. North-east, you are 3 constituencies, 3 seats in all, 6 parliamentary seats in all. Dr. Bawumia betuma winning only 1. You are Northern regional. There are 18 seats in the Northern region. Based on numbers, Dr. Bawumia betuma winning only 3 seats for the MPP. Savannah, only seat or Upper East, only seat or Upper East. The whole Ghana, out of the 276 constituencies of the whole Ghana, no. What the Dr. Bawumia was member of parliament and Kobetima winning only 30 seats for the New Patriotic Party. This is what it should win. So Dr. Bawumia for the 276 now, Kobetima winning only 30 seats. A higher key Zongo communities in Ghana. You have Zongo constituency.
Let me come there. Igu, the reason why I did Dr. Bawumia buy. And he say, "You didn't baso ye zongo ni. Ah, no abe jina Ghana kache say, si a 2 abama no be twi zongo vote ni na de ade. Aba. E de amaye. Now, what is so striking? They say, "Ko 2 abama, olusu all the zongo communities
and the zongo constituencies.
And the zongo constituencies, apart from Winneba zongo. Now, the money who they say, all these zongo communities, no, MPP parliamentary candidates perform better than Dr. Bawumia. Osha, all the zongo communities away, Aswase, Medina, Ewutu, Ashaman, Okanko Central, but let's give them the trajectory. From Asawase constituency, Dr. Bawumia 27,206. MPP parliamentary candidate in 31,000.
4,000 votes different.
Yes.
Akuffo.
When we listen to candidate, you know, a PC, you are popular. And
4,000 of them.
Yes.
4,000. Medina, Honorable Robert. And Medina, peace need to seat, you know. Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia, 2,000 votes.
Yes.
I want to say Nyakaswa. How I come CBT Dr. Bawumia 7,000 votes. Assignment, Zongo community assignment.
MPP senior 25,000 Bawumia 22,000 obiti Dr. Bawumia by 3,000 votes e was Shaiman
yes
Okankwe Central Fadama e hona Patrick Boama wo obi Patrick Boama ye asori ko ni elder kese o obiti Dr. Bawumia by 4,000
Fadama
obiti Dr. Bawumia 4,000 votes
so Patrick Boama is popular
Zongo community
dan Dr. Bawumia was a Zongo man chief imam that be only a chief imam area Fadama
Ayawaso North Nima area the MPP piece ni 11,000 Dr. Bawumia 9,000 votes ho Otafo 34,000 against 33 Ejira you lose seat the people are losing between Dr. Bawumia by 4,000 votes Ayawaso East
terrible
9,000 as against Dr. Bawumia 8,000
terrible performance. I say so mama nchechiri. Aha yesrim. Utengu.
Yesit na.
Ibu ntemi obi wa sumeti eni. Aha yesrim. Ah,
anya me na metiet.
Ye chamia u chame. Asemi ode. Bawo. Ode na.
Adofo.
Tie we yesrim no Dr. Bawumia se mutu abamamia. Esrim vote. The first time I did not order. Eba begina MPP as a presidential candidate. First time I did Kremoni. These are the strength of Dr. Bawumia. Per his language, these are the performance. Data no near them omono. Mimi started. What happened? They say every candidate or one northern region, BR or a parliamentary candidate for PPBR, they perform better. Almost about 85% perform better than Dr. Bawumia in the northern region.
Where you seat MPP winning here, you were 10 seats or northern region. I had a Tolon. Nippon or Quad will teach Dr. Bawumia. I am a national chief. What here? Tolon constituency no. Please say where MPP.
Tolon constituency yes.
Tolon no OBT MPP by OBT Dr. Bawumia 2,000 votes. Gushegu as we speak a MPP seat. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 3,000 votes. Yakwa Pandai and Martin Yindam constituency as Maba Huneya Supreme Court attending no. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 2,000 votes.
Yes.
Sabalugu a MPP seat. Nipa na winning OBT Dr. Bawumia by 4,000 votes.
Yes.
Yagaba Kabore a MPP seat. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 600 votes. Nalerugu Gambaga a MPP seat. OBT Dr. Bawumia almost about 60 votes. Karaga as we speak a MPP seat. Nipa na winning OBT Dr. Bawumia 7,000 votes. Karaga. Yakwa Damangwa na Abuja constituency Abujina po constituency ni Damangu. We as the make o ye bo bia di o nyesa fe na ye di ntro ho ye fa ye bo bi go en
4,000 votes. What 4,200 votes?
Dr. Bawumia by 4,200 votes. E wo ho en na Abujina po cha bonte se ensan to boma Dr. Bawumia. Bimbila these are the two constituencies Dr. Bimbila the so one ane wale ho na e ho ne de close enclaves are Bawumia ni kufi ankasa no but even sure those omobichi omohede margins
it just 1,000
be
so totally Sambuli na Thomas Mbumba ni constituency will be Dr. Bawumia by 1,000 me you lose seat no people no lose be Dr. Bawumia by 2,000 you know ye seat people no lose seat no e be Dr. Bawumia by 1,000 that boy people no lose seat be Dr. Bawumia another 1,000 votes Chirepone nipa o win seat o lose seat no obiti Dr. Bawumia Binduri e close to we antoko no bokoni ade no nipa na win nya 7 o lose seat nipa nya 7,000 Dr. Bawumia 2,000 obiti by 5,000 votes eti mo amugidi se bokonto kwa na se bio any effect our elections no
there be one of them cheche ma che nkumansa na ye de ho na wo de wiwe no
Sisala is na ye MPP seat ye lose ye nipa na o lose ni biti Dr. Bawumia Lambusi na ye MPP seat nipa no losing BT Dr. Bawumia by 2,000 Nandom na MPP seat nipa no losing any BT Dr. Bawumia by 1,200 votes
yes yenko last one total 3 northern 5 northern regions inku vote to Akuffo Addo DJ was 904,880
votes
party bi our coalition our base and here President Akuffo Addo no nye semuni for the first time you be semuni koye Dr. Bawumia tie vote no so about 759,108 what is the difference between
Dr. Bawumia and Nana Akuffo Addo 2020 2004 na now the vote e were the 5 northern region e be Dr. Bawumia 145,000
it's a lose 145,000 votes
e were the 5 northern region because of the
first time I had no down kwa Akuffo Addo
yes
any nipa office re de onum no
so the losing vote 145,700
serious
e were the 5 northern regions what you say we get Mahama and Nanadwa difference in the 402,000 Mahama against Bawumia no is 620,000 votes in the 5 northern regions. What you see? Say I can say about why you koto no asema you catch delegates nie. E ka ye do every region because of say the Dr. Bawumia call elections any year. Ashanti region between 2020 and 2024 you dey 429,000 votes. It delegates am Ashanti region. Bawumia mo de ma ye no ye koto aba in the year 2024 ye dey abaka 129,000 e wa Ashanti region Greater Accra ye dey 571,000 because of say the Dr. Bawumia be gina so koto aba between Greater Accra and Ashanti region alone MPP dey 1 million votes between two regions oh Dr. Bawumia lead ye MPP abo nya 2,000 near the two Dr. Bawumia in 2024 between Ashanti region and Greater Accra alone. MPP had 1 million votes. Eastern region had 253,000 votes because of say Dr. Bawumia representing here.
Difference.
Central region had 231,000 votes. Northern region had 39,000 in the northern region as we speak.
Savannah region 23,000.
Had 23,000. Western region, you had 164,000. Western North, you had 51,000 OT region, you had 17,000 Voter region, you had 43,000 voter region. Blue East, you had 28,000 Blue East because Dr. Bawumia Neji say young fan call about also. This regions, you know.
Engineer, wrap up, no. Just give the final, you know. Na inkum baby a meka akusie ni say Dr. Bawumia ye wo figures bi ho a ye de mamanfo om so boko constituencies bi ho a onya zero tienio and we are repeating constituencies ni bi ho a ye bebobo a onya zero almost about 13 to 20 constituencies onya zero more than that then when we go and say it boko for ahemfo no e de kan say moment to aba mama mpusim na eyifo no kusasi for no say me to aba enti say a political party na ye serious political party ye numbers ye ba kofa candidate or ye controversial between two tribes e be ma one tribe will say omo to aba man ntino ye ntina say ye gene hi now one thing na me dey real na me ye no aba puna e dey say Sekusasi for voters, eligible voters, 600,000. And now, almost to about Ghana. Yeah, the Bawumia automatically, we have a deficit of 600,000 votes. You lose. It is only me agree. It is zero now. Bawumia go for no justify. And then Kumase justify. It will work because MPP delegates. Me say you petuni. Yon koyi presidential candidate ye kwa koyi a leader obetimade ajivote every Ghana onyina you be appealing to every Ghanaian bia obetima je Akuffo bae tribe bia nkoto abantia no amane zero beboa yeah ajibo ahe buy the same thing na do dan Akuffo Addo buy the same thing why Dr. Bawumia it koso me na
last na me you know Dr. Bawumia control bi obontia o say before time 1996 before 8 regions were members of parliament or say at another time 2012 Nanado were 12 region seats and on no time
as in 2004 you know 2024 in 7 regions it is not true the air catching delegates is about 22 years and who is so and Dr. Bawumia who data same and fan that video is out there Dr. Bawumia say in 2024 no in 7 regions there are members of parliament no crow when say in this 2024 you know 2024 about it is only in 4 regions per na ye new members of parliament ni na so gina Dr. Bawumia koya so upper east upper west OT region and voter in Dr. Bawumia ko gina bia ka say in 7 regions any seat ho a enya lie enya no correct it's a lie This is the result of the 2004 parliamentary way, no?
2024.
1996. President Akuffo time. The only 3 regions are MPP and Yesito, Ayebota, Upper East and Upper West. That was out of the 10 regions.
Yes.
And the Dr. Bawumia continue be kase President Akuffo time in 8 regions were Yesita and Yano Craig.
It's a lie.
In 1996 election.
Yes.
The last one. And another Akuffo Addo in 2012. These are regions in Yesita, Ashanti region 44, Greater Accra 14, Eastern 26, Bronga half 13, Western region yenya 8, Central region yenya 7 elho. Yeba Northerner yenya 11, Upper East 2, Upper West 0, voter 0. In 2012, so Dr. Bayako Dina Babika said in 2012 yenya 6 regions seat or and yana correct. The only 2 regions and another time yenya seat or was only in the Upper West and the Buta region. In Akuffo 1996 and then another 2012 Mpuno. Almost it Omanian is a single Dr. Bawumia 2024 in 4 regions when you see to her. It I think said this year
voter population no so Akuffo Dr. Bawumia time na akosoro yes dan nia yakeka ewu
na ngu here me can say minimum yai I'm say for a few days you know obehu on social media ye most of the data Dr. Bawumia believe in data. They go for moving a China. We are delegates now here. And the data they buy are propaganda. We want you to understand, say, candidate na they buy no Ghana form pen. Someone in the suburb we will find it difficult. It will be maybe probably abysmal than this.
Now all want Zongo and the northern region. Ma yenti Dr. Bawumia say more catch.
Yes. That's why I like you.
Ma yenti.
That's why I like you. Just put it there.